Hi, my name's John Atkinson and I'd like to welcome you to ShareTradingEducation.com. My business partner and I, Jim Berg, we've been publishing our newsletter now, the Investing in Online Trading newsletter, since July 2005. Now, a little bit of introduction about Jim. Jim's actually been trading since well over 30 years now, and 18 years of those he was actually a professional broker. Now, Jim decided long ago he didn't want to be sitting in front of a trading screen all day, so he developed his whole trading system to allow him, and now for you, to be able to come home at the end of the day, or even at the end of the week if you choose to, download your data and make a decision in the quiet of the evening or the next morning before the market opens, so you don't have to be stressed out. We're certainly not into day trading. So you can use daily charts or weekly charts depending on your own personality, your circumstances and your profile. Now, Jim himself, he actually came up with some volatility indicators that he developed several years ago now, and he wrote about in the Stocks and Commodities magazine, and since then those indicators have been put on about, last count, over 20 software charting packages around the world. Jim's system is basically, in a nutshell, Jim looks for the whole market to be rising first of all, so he doesn't trade in times of downtrends like the GFC. Jim's cashed up, he's got his money in the bank protected. But then when the market turns around and starts to rise, he then looks for shares or stocks which are a rising uptrend, and those which have fallen back a little bit, retraced, and they start to go again and climb. And that's when Jim gets involved and makes his entry. Now, in our newsletter, Jim actually shows step by step exactly how he trades. You'll actually learn how Jim finds which stocks to buy. You'll see how he then filters lists to time exactly when he buys, and then how he manages those trades to finally to the exit point. And he shows exactly how he exits, and we have a notional portfolio to show live examples week by week as to how he's doing that, so you can follow the progress. In fact, while we're on the subject of that portfolio, what Jim does as well is, if there's times of caution, Jim will actually put in our newsletter what he's thinking. That's the birds around me, and he's looking at then putting into the newsletter where he's a bit worried about the market, so you can actually see he then starts to wind that portfolio back until eventually it's closed, and then, as I say, during times of downtrends, falling trends, Jim's out of the market with his money protected. Now, for instance, back in 2007, December, Jim put a warning in our newsletter. He closed our portfolio just 2 weeks later, and it was closed for a year and a half. Throughout the whole GFC, that portfolio was closed, and those members who followed his lead, they saved themselves from losing otherwise millions of dollars between them. Their money was protected as well because he went to cash. And that wasn't just a one-off, because he did it again in, let me think back now, it's July 2011. He closed before the falls in August 2011. And more recently he did it again. He put a warning in our newsletter, a caution warning in April 2013. He closed the portfolio in May, and then that protected those who followed his leads from the falls that happened in June 2013. So with our newsletter, you can join straight away if you want to. Just click on the button on our site that says Become a Member right now. Alternatively, we have a very special offer here if you would like to take up our $1 ultimate trial. Now, what that allows you to do is actually receive, over the next 30 days, for just $1, you can actually receive 5 editions that we've basically, a selection of editions of previous that we've previously published, sent to our newsletter members. You'll actually get to see those. And if at any stage during those 30 days you decide it's not for you, well, that's fine, you can cancel. If you decide you really like to get going, you don't want to wait till the end of the 30 days, well, fine, click on the Become a Member now and you can upgrade your membership. Now at the end of the 30 days, assuming you like what you've read, you'll be automatically upgraded to the full membership of the newsletter, and at that stage you'll be able to download the very latest copies, plus also receive the new member welcome package. That's valued at about $200, which is to say you can actually upgrade beforehand. Now if for any reason at any stage you're not happy with the newsletter, that's fine, or you have a change of circumstances, there's no lock-in contract, so it's very easy for you to unsubscribe straight away. So as I say, there is no lock-in contract. But importantly for you now, we encourage you just click the $1 button below the to add to cart, and you'll be able to receive then straight away the first of your $1 trial editions. We look forward to welcoming you as a member, and we also look forward to teaching you how to trade with weight of evidence. Thank you.